target is Angola's Mfinda oil field, upstream from the landing point. A spill has covered the whole area and crude. A pipeline that crosses the Muneni River failed, and now the shore's a mess. Not to mention the villages downstream have no drinking water. The oil runs to the pipeline from that facility. Taking it out should end the leak. The client this time is an environmental NGO. Destroy the facility. Stop that leak. This may seem like straight-up philanthropy, but there's another reason we agreed to it. The Mfinda oil field was outdated, abandoned. Then the rebel group UNITA moved in, taking it upon themselves to kickstart operations. UNITA's been rapidly modernizing its arsenal. Rumor has it someone's been selling them U.S. military hardware. Intel's analysis suggests the broker's a front company, Cyphers. Keeping tabs on UNITA could tell us who's pulling its strings. Step one to tracking down Skullface, and Cypher with him. Good luck, boss. First, make your way to the oil facility. It's to the north, past Wala Yamasa. The village is currently occupied by UNITA, so stay sharp. The war industry we started has taken a pretty crooked course these past 9 years. With no other options, soldiers have become dogs of war. Sent to conflict zones as private forces, or PFs. Guys we fought alongside are dying all around the globe for no reason. No banner. But it's how they survive. The demand for PFs here in Africa is especially high. Cold War standoffs, resource exploitation, tribal clashes. What's big business for developed countries has only brought conflict here. That mess you're standing in is just the latest example. You've arrived at Masa Village. It's been turned into a supply hub for UNITA, meaning it'll be stocked with weapons and resources. Should be a thing or two that'll come in handy. Don't be shy. They deserve to be in better hands.
The map has been updated.
Children. Child soldiers.
Analysis complete.
Children there are abducted and trained to be soldiers. They're only taught to fight. And one day they grow up and teach the next generation the same way. With a gun in his hands, a kid is as dangerous as any adult. Only they don't know a thing about right and wrong.
Marker placed.
Boss, do not hurt any child soldiers. If you do, the mission is over.
The map has been updated.
Good.
To your destination.
Talk. Akvistani.
The PF soldiers are speaking Afrikaans, an official language of the Republic of South Africa. Boss, we're gonna need someone with the Afrikaans interpreter skill to understand what they're saying. We'll look into it here, but for now, you'll just have to make do without one. He's coming too. Roger that.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Was teken van 'n indringer gevlug en aangeraak.
You gotta extract him.
The map enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Analysis complete. shortly.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Outpost captured. The map has been updated.
Made it past the village. Continue heading for the oil facility. It's located upriver. That's African peach. The shape of its petals gives it the nickname the pincushion. It's used in local traditional medicine as a pain reliever and tranquilizer.
Analysis complete. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Go!
Post captured.
You gotta extract him.
You have arrived at your destination.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Extraction arrived.
The Finda oil field is the property of Saner, South African Natural Resources. Saner drills oil wells wherever they can throughout that region. When the oil dries up, they abandon the facility. Then it's only a matter of time before the aging equipment starts leaking crude. That means United's takeover is the perfect cover for Saner. Now they can blame the spill on a bunch of oil thieves. However you look at it, Saner's far from squeaky clean.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. You have arrived at your destination.
There it is. The oil facility. To stop the leak, you need to shut down the oil transfer pump and destroy the oily water separator tank. The details are on your iDroid.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Analysis complete. 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 Caution, rain approaching.
Shipje, de zomertour! Er is ongeval, maar kan je die vijand zien? Oorlog! Dat zit weer, begrijp. Wees wachtzaam in. Reis de tijd. Uit! Dus zit hier. Voorgezette moet hier op je teken. Door. De zoek 2, kopie. Blijf voor mortieraanval. Hoi.
sound of rainfall should help to mask your footsteps.
You have arrived at your destination. Outpost captured. You have arrived at your destination. Clouds approaching.
There's the transfer pump control room. The emergency stop button is probably inside it. Bodies? Why? transfer pump shutoff confirmed.
At the base.
Next, destroy the oily water separator tank. That'll ensure they can never use the facility again.
You have arrived at your destination.
Destroy that separator tank. You'll need to use explosives. Got any C4? Alright, you planted the C4. Don't set it off until you're at a safe distance. Good, you're away from the tank. Once it goes up, the enemy will come running. Secure the area before you detonate the C4. The separator tank. Objectives complete. Though security will be tighter after that explosion. Get out of there ASAP. Walker gears. What are they doing there?
Analysis complete.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Analysis complete. has been updated. Marker placed. Exfiltrated.
That's it. You've made it out of the hot zone. No sign of the enemy. Mission complete, boss. Boss, we took another look into Saner, the owner of the oil field. They were behind what happened. They hired the PF, not Unida. They restarted the facility all the while pretending they were the victims. One other thing. Saner's Johannesburg head office is just a room in a multi-tenant building. Company's essentially non-existent. 3 years ago, that investment fund stepped in and started gutting it through a series of mergers and sell-offs. And get this, the fund itself no longer exists either. It's a shell corporation, meaning someone is just using Saner's name from the shadows. But what about those strange corpses? Just what the hell were they doing over there?
Side ops list updated.
Boss, I've updated the mission list.
Mission list
We received a
updated.
new job offer. It doesn't seem connected to Cypher or Skullface at all. But if it goes well, we may get an Afrikaans interpreter. The details are on your iDroid. Several high-level British CFA officials are being held by their Afrikaner colleagues. One of these prisoners is the rescue target, a guy known as the Viscount. The target's location is unknown, but they're bound to have an interpreter present when they interrogate him. We've used info from the intel unit to predict the interpreter's location. It's on your iDroid. Follow the interpreter and extract the target when you find him.
The map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Analysis complete.
You found the interpreter.
Analysis
Now
complete.
follow him to the target.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
If you're going to use a weapon, be careful not to draw the enemy's attention.
Dit is Delta 6. Installatie is beskadig. Moeilijke vijandige sabotasie. Oor. Dit is CP, begrijp. Onderzoek onmiddellijk en geen terugvoering. Uit.
Flippin' handgelaat! The hell? Buddy? One grenade!
If you run into trouble, give us a call. We may be able to offer. What are you doing? If the interpreter doesn't show up, they won't be able to interrogate anyone. Then they'll just kill the target.
Talk.
Weather will clear shortly.
Where are your friends?
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Zitten de Zulu 1. Geen teken van die vijand. Ons staak is zoektocht. Oor. Er is CP, begrijp. Blijf op je hoede. Uit.
Analysis complete.
So, our rescue target was behind some kind of plot.
Scoorde gehoor. Richting bevestigd. We moeten ons voortgaan. Oor. Er is CP, begrijp. Wees waakzaam in. Rijd die vijand uit. Uit.
Boss, I did some digging, and it seems the target himself gave us this mission through a representative. Obviously, he didn't contact us directly due to his predicament, but still, something about this Viscount doesn't add up.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
That's not the target. Orders are only the Viscount gets rescued. Can't understand why he'd receive special treatment, but I don't imagine it'll be a problem to save the other prisoners too.
Analysis complete.
Geen teken van die vijand. Oor. Er is CP, begrijp. Wees verraad. Meneer Lemping, hygiënie. Uit. JP, dis Delta 4. Ons het gevalle lid. Die vyand moet naby wees. Oor. Dis JP begryp. Beskerm sekuriteit en vind die indringer. Uit.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
If you run into trouble, give us a call. We may be able to offer some advice.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Stay.
It looks like the target.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Mission info has been updated. The map has been updated. Sun will rise momentarily. Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Caution, rain approaching.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Unit function added. Analysis complete.
Speak. Where are your friends?
Analysis complete.
Spit it out. Where are your
The map
friends?
has been updated. Marker placed. Analysis complete. You have arrived at your destination. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Er is CFTS begrepen. Wees paraat. Uit.
Analysis complete. Host captured. The map has been updated.
Target extraction confirmed. Get yourself out of the hot zone. By chopper or by land. It's your choice.
Updated. Mission info has been updated. The map has been updated. Please select a landing zone. A support helicopter
Roger.
requested. Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
Development project has been
This
added.
is B-Quad. On station at LZ. Gaining altitude. Departing.
Boss, one of the other British prisoners filled us in about the Viscount. It turns out he's a real two-faced son of a bitch. He was planning to secure the MPLA's oil field rights for himself in exchange for swapping the CFA's alliance from the anti-government United rebels to the state-backed MPLA. He hid this from the Afrikaners, but once he thought the jig was up, he tried to pin it on the other British personnel and take off. The Afrikaners captured him, and that was when he asked us to rescue him, and only him. I'll throw him in the brig for now, but we may have to be extra persuasive with this one. By the way, boss, we got some interesting news out of our friend the Viscount. He mentioned that more than a few PFs in the region have purchased walker gears. The CFA's the same. That's Soviet Army technology, and it's still a prototype. Only Cypher could be leaking it to the PFs. But the question is, why? Boss, I need to talk to you about this. Quiet. Can you meet me at her cell here on the base? Whenever's fine. Thanks.
She, refuses to wear clothes. The last staff member who tried to dress her, breathing through tubes. Other than that, she's completely cooperative. She understands English, but she never speaks, sweats, or breathes.
What?
Well, not with lungs, at least. She breathes through her skin. Clothing would suffocate her. Showers are okay, but she can't be submerged.
What's wrong with her?
She's drinking through her skin.
She's okay?
She's okay. She just can't move when she's taking in water. Look. See that? She hasn't eaten a thing since she got here.
She doesn't eat either?
Never. It's photosynthesis.
Photosynthesis. That's the verdict from the medical staff?
No, jury's still out. It's the only explanation for what we've seen. The GRU had a man with that ability in its Cobra unit. Now, we don't think she's contagious. Some of the staff can't stomach her. It's starting to affect morale.
Can't you send her on a mission?
By herself? No. But as you know, she does have skill. Why not take her out on one of your missions? She seems to like you. Of course, only if you think she'll be useful. Next time you go out, you keep her in mind.
Side op completed.
Good. Good dog.
Welcome back, boss.
Please select a landing zone. Landing zone
Roger.
confirmed.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is B-Quad. On station at LZ. Gaining altitude.